I'm Gaz, and this is Let's Quickly Play Gratuitous Tank Battles. This is made by the same people who put out Gratuitous Space Battles, however it is nothing like that game. This is merely a tower defense game. You can customize your own units, play online. I'm not going to do that right now, I'm just going to go right into the game. This is the campaign map. From here you can learn the art of war by working your way through the different battles indicated on the map. You can also use the buttons at the top, blah blah blah. Okay, the buttons at the bottom. In this game you can choose to be either the attacker or the defender. And you can edit the map here as well, which allows you to change the layouts, the conditions, and the various little bits and bobs on the map. Then you've got your difficulties here. I'm just going to put I'm going to put it on Captain for the purposes of this video to keep it short. Okay, so it recommends on this map I play defense, and I don't really have a choice, so here we have a choice of picking just a regular straight-up tower defense game where everything is predefined and scripted. Otherwise, I can play against an AI that will adapt and change the units it chooses depending on conditions, and this one allows the computer to use any units, including ones that you customize and design. We're just going to go with scripted. This is the main battle screen where you control your troops. There's a lot of stuff to learn, so pay attention, soldier. This is the map at the bottom left, shows the whole battlefield. You can click it to change your current view. Shows your units and enemy units in different colors, plus the paths that the units move along. Speed buttons, you can press P to pause. You can press F to advance frame by frame, so you can really play it more as a turn-based strategy if you want. The window shows the units you have available, and the timer. This timer shows you the time left in this battle for supplies to be provided to the attacker. All battles have a time limit. The battle continues until every unit is destroyed, but the attacker only receives new supplies whilst the timer is still counting down. This shows the victory point value of all the attacker's units that have made it through the map without being destroyed. If it reaches the limit for this battle, the attacker will win, otherwise the defender will win. Be very aware that not all units have the same victory point value. Infantry and supply trucks earn a lot more points than any other unit. Right, so supply trucks are supposedly worth a lot, an absolute ton of points, and you can get them by picking up drops that occasionally appear along the path if you are the attacker. I don't think it mentions it, but if you're the defender, occasionally units will drop dog tags, and you can pick those up and they will give you supplies. This is your current supply level for your army. Over time your supplies will be replenished and they are spent on new units. Note that there is an upper cap on supplies, so be sure not to hit it because no new supplies arrive while the cap is reached. An attacker's supplies stop arriving when the timer runs out, but the defender is constantly resupplied. Okay, I can move the camera around a number of ways with the arrow keys, the WASD keys, or you can just click and drag. And then you can zoom out, you can zoom in really, really far. But I don't really see much of a reason to do that. Okay. So what do we have here? I kind of wish this would get out of the way, because as soon as I click OK, we're going to go into the next part of the tutorial. Anyway, the machine gunners are good against infantry. Pretty damn cheap. The recruit riflemen, as far as I understand it, are just sort of your generic good for nothing, but good for everything, I guess, utility troops. And then you get your veteran laser infantry that are good against armor. You've got the machine gun, good against infantry, protected from cannons. The light laser cannon, which is good against armor, protected from lasers. The flat cannon is good against shields, protected from cannons. Then you've got the larger laser cannon, the smart laser cannon, which is good against armor, protected from lasers. The 88mm cannon, heavily armored and good versus shields. And the Flammen 4 flamethrower, good against infantry and protected from cameras. Okay, we're just gonna go cheap, starting out. Actually, I'm going to put a heavy infantry there, surrounded by these guys. I'm going to put machine gun commandos to take out early infantry. And I guess I'll have him supported by this cannon, and I'm out of everything else. So I'll have to build the rest of it during the battle. Right. You might have noticed the infantry, when placed in trenches and emplacements, turrets are placed on the ground. Okay, time to start. And it looks like you can right-click on units and get some stuff. Right now we've got some recon coming in, so let's try and get some of these armor turrets firing against them. These guys have got shields on, so it might be good to have something good against shields. You can see that white circle, which is their range. This window is shown when you select one of your units. It shows the current level of health, shields, armor, blah blah blah. Okay, that's all over here. But yeah, you can see the effective range of these units. I'm gonna get a better cannon now. Okay, we're coming in with some infantry, so we're gonna want to well, I really can't help them. But I'm gonna have something like this right here, and then I'll have that I guess helped out. We got some big stuff coming in now. An Elephant heavy tank, a Jaguar assault mech, a couple of Jaguar assault mechs. Not very good for us. Dog tags. Okay, when you kill the final soldier in a squadron, they drop a dog tag. So let's find out where that is, because I didn't see it. I was hoping to avoid that. I turned down the volume. The volume just doesn't seem to be responsive in this game. Well, we've already got one of those. I don't really need another one. I've already lost up there, so it would be good probably to fill this in with something anti-what? Anti-infantry? Actually, probably anti-shields to weaken the shields down as they come through the main area here. Would have been a better choice, but, you know. This is the tutorial level. Oh yeah, you can go into night vision mode by pressing N, which sort of simplifies the map a bit. I think we will. Yeah, let's before it goes, let's deconstruct it. Too late. If you deconstruct something, you get some of your supplies back, which is better than just letting it go to waste. But man, these things are big and heavy, and that constant wind sound in the back, I'm not sure if that's supposed to be there. Infantry, yeah, let's put another anti-infantry just in case they get through. I really don't think they will. These big heavy things are what we really have to worry about. So we want more of these smart lasers, which are good against the armor. Because these mechs have to go down, and really we should be working on more 88mm cannons. Ugh. Because that will help weaken their shields. flat cannon would be a good thing to put. Oh, we need, what do we need? Well, I really think we got more armor in this map that needs to be taken care of. I can always put in something like this. Oh, wow. I haven't been paying attention up here. All of our infantry has been absolutely destroyed. We're gonna need something else a little bit stronger up here soon. This is my anti-shield thing. Well, I've got one here that's working on that, so why don't I deconstruct you? Put something more helpful there. What is that? What was that? I don't know. I'll put one there. As you can see, the timer has run out, so all that's on the map now is all that's going to be on the map, which means I just need to start focusing on armor, heavily on armor, and probably more of these things to take out shields, just in case. I'm not sure. You can't actually see, apparently, what the health of these enemies You cannot see the health of the enemy. Put in some small stuff that we really won't need it. They're not going to make it the rest of the way. That last tank. Hooray! Tally-ho! A victory for the King's team, and no mistake. We will be toasting your triumph with a glass of embarrassingly expensive sherry at the Officers' Club tonight, let me tell you. And don't worry, I'll make sure you get a week off for Wimbledon next year as an extra treat. Okay, you can show stats, which, yeah, shows stats. The smart lasers were apparently the VIP of this battle. Very important placement. Continue on. Okay, so at the end of the battles, you will get an item unlocked, and if you win, you get to choose an extra item. So we can have ammo resupply speed increased or weapon accuracy. Let's go with weapon accuracy. Hooray! Okay, and that will open up the rest of the campaign map. You can go through your custom maps and play online as well. Let's look at the unit design. Okay, this is the unit design screen. From here you assemble custom units to use in the battles, designing their appearance and their composition. The current selected unit is shown in the middle of the screen. The icons on the left hand show the components that you can select to place in slots on each unit. You may need to unlock some by winning in battle. To place a component, you just drag it to the icon. Okay, drop it into one of these slots, I imagine. The window at the bottom shows you information and data about the current selected component, and you can use this to compare the different choices and assist you in designing the perfect unit. When you drag a component, only those slots where it can be used will allow you to drop it. Each unit can only have one weapon, for example. Note that some slots are for components and some are for augmentations. On the right side you have various augmentations you can apply to your units. They go in special augmentation slots. These affect the entire unit regardless of which weapons or other components are installed and give bonuses to values such as speed and damage. And this window down here is vital. It shows you the capabilities of this unit given its current loadout of components and augmentations. There are many trade-offs between speed, armor, strength, and cost. Make sure you keep an eye on these values during the design process. So, changing the technical capabilities of a unit is just part of the design process. You can also change its physical appearance by clicking the Customize button. Okay, this is the Customize screen. You can pick the different variants of your current unit, and then you can choose which part of it you want to customize down here in the layers, and then over here you've got your colors. Okay, so you can save your design for later. You can change what you call it and all that crap. You can also see the different things that you've unlocked. So right now I've only got medium and heavy tanks, a couple mechs, couple different mechs, and my supply trucks. I can change some infantry. Let's look at a mech here. Okay, so let's give it those, and let's change the color of... No, let's change that one, yeah. Okay, I like that, and let's go back here then. Change it to a bit lighter than that. Whatever, I'll just go with that one. And then this I can change to that, okay. And then when I give these a red, okay, that looks good. But I'm not going to save this. So, anyway, what do we got here? Shields, pulse weapons, target finders. Okay, wow, so I guess right now I'm completely... How many augmentations? I guess this can only have one augmentation. And otherwise it is completely empty on stuff. Well, anyway, so that's all customization. What else did they have in here? I wanted to look at infantry, just because. So you can actually change a lot of the infantry here. Which I suppose is nice if you want to stand out in the multiplayer games. What does this change? The shadow? That's what it looks like. Interesting. Well, anyway. Yeah, I want to quit that screen. So, that's Gratuitous tank battles. Not really my thing. I don't really care much for tower defense games, but if you like it, go ahead and check the game out, and I will see you next time.